Tell us about what you brought, mate, because I actually spun out when I saw this car. I've never seen one in Australia.
Okay, well, there's 200,000 of them made, so I don't know what's left in the world, but it is actually a Falcon Futura Sport Coupe, 1967. Still got the factory 8 3/4 diff. It has a 351 Windsor, and obviously it's been done up and Australianised in lots of little ways.
Yep.
Yep.
So we all know about the Ford Falcon GTs.
Yep.
And this is the coupe, mate. So you're saying there's 200,000 made?
Of the coupe.
Of the coupe?
Yes.
Where are they? They're not in Australia, are they?
Try Canada, France, South America, where a lot was sold down there, and obviously the US.
And do you know how many are actually in WA or Australia? I've never seen one.
Look, I've run into a couple of other guys that got them in the state, but you're talking sort of less than a dozen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's all original?
Yep. No, well, the car has been done up. So what I've done is paint job, obviously. It had some accident damage that's been repaired. But the truth with this car is it's modelled on a thing which most people might or might not be aware of. It's the 1969 Melbourne show car. So back in the day, before the XWGT, Bill Burke thought he'd build a prototype or a concept car to test public reaction to it. And it was the precursor to the XWGT. So that car that was shown in Melbourne and Sydney in 1969 had the shaker.
Yep.
It had the bumper overriders. It had Mustang Mach 1 bucket seats. The bird perch on the boot, obviously.
Yep.
And so this car, I've tried to model on that.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and like I mentioned before, the back end of the car reminds me of a Mustang.
It has that line about it.
Yeah.
The roof line is interesting though. It does slope further down than the equivalent four-door car. Yep. That's more straight.
Yep. And going back to the rarity of the car, what would something like, you know, the GTs now, the four-door GT, those are quite rare. They're up in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Would this be in that same price category and rarity as well?
Strangely enough, I wouldn't have thought so. I think it's an Australian icon. This is not.
Yes, yeah.
I will have invested a lot of money in this. I don't think it's climbed to the same dizzy heights as a Falcon GT.
As the four-door.
South African or Australian for that matter.
Yeah. That's quite unusual, isn't it? Because coupes are usually the glamour of the glamour of the sedans.
No, it's I just love it. I saw one decades ago in a magazine. A guy had one in Sydney.
Yep.
And from that moment on, I thought I got to have that.
And talk about the engine and drivetrain in the car.
Yeah. T5.
Yep.
I did have a top loader in it. Didn't like it. T5 is much smoother, and as I said, it's a 351 roller cam Windsor.
Looks like we've got a car for sale here too, actually. 48, must be a 1948 beast. Oh, we've got a price there. Let's go see how much this 1948 thingamajig Style Master delivery van, 1948 Style Master delivery van. He's dropped the price, 75 to 70, now 66. 235 blue flame motor, hardened valves, upgraded to 12 electrics, large aluminium radiator, 3-door, 66,000. What did you bring today to the Busselton Cars and Coffee?
Well, I thought it was about time I got my 1939 Dodge Coupe out of the shed from under the covers and took it out and got it some vitamin D. I've got a couple of cars, so it's hard not to play favourites.
And there's one on your shirt I see as well?
Yeah, this is another one of this is a Bedford truck that I did up. So, yeah, that's got, I'm a Ford girl, but it's got a LS1 in it. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. So tell us about this car.
So this car was a friend of my parents, had a heap of cars that he had to sell when he was moving over east. And I got my dad to jump up on a ladder as high as he could, and of all the 50 cars in there, I got first dibs, and this was the one I seen. Just like the back end of it. We're also stud sheep breeders, and it's got a ram jumping off the bonnet, which makes it especially appealing.
Oh.
Just love the shape of it. it's cool, and I love hot rods. So
Yeah. So how long have you had the car?
I finished it about 6 or 7 years ago. Probably had it. Well, probably be close on 10 years now. It got the nickname Never because we actually thought it was never going to get finished.
And tell us about the engine drivetrain in the car.
So yeah, it's got a 302 Windsor,
Yep.
just an automatic gearbox. Nice and simple to drive. It's been tweaked up a little bit, but not really crazy. Just made as a driver rather than high performance. It's too heavy and it's a bit of a slug, so yeah, you don't really need to chase performance.
And what was the original engines that these come out with?
Actually, I have no idea because it was no motor, no gearbox, no seats, no dash
Okay.
when I got it, so it was pretty wrecked.
Yep.
Even some of the bits are not actually Dodge, so these are actually Plymouth parts. You just grab what you can find that's close to what you need. They're pretty rare. There was only, I think, 12 or 15, that's all they ever made of the coupes.
Oh, wow.
So they're pretty rare.
Wow. So do you know of any in WA or Australia?
There's another one in WA, but it's got bicycle guards, so it doesn't really look the same.
Yep.
There's a really nice yellow one in South Australia.
Yep.
There's a hearse over in Queensland that they just finished building, and the headlights actually came off that one, the headlight surrounds. The guy donated them to me, so that was really cool.
Yep.
There's just a lot of really nice people that have helped work on the car for me.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been great. So.
And the paint job itself, is this your choice?
Yeah, my design.
Two-tone, yeah.
I saw a 40 Ford that had a similar kind of pattern, different colours, different styling. I work in the meat industry, and cherry red meat and nice white fat is pretty desirable, so I thought that's a nice combo since they're paying the bill.
Shout out to the vegans out there.
Shout out to the vegans, absolutely. Yeah, where's a good vegan joke when you need one? Yeah, so that's why I chose the red and the white. So
Yeah, nice.
just a bit of a theme thing, and Shaun the Sheep obviously fits in there with little bits of Shaun everywhere. So
Oh, yeah.
just a bit of a laugh along the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the interior, do you want to show us the interior, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Oh.
And this is all your custom design as well?
There's a guy in Dunsborough that designed it all up. I just left him to it. I said, go nuts, do whatever you want. And that's what he came back with. So they're Falcon seats, and it's been retrimmed up in marine vinyl. So
Yep.
yeah, just durable, colourful.
What Falcon seats you said? So they look quite new, like a BA or felt like a...
Yeah, I think they're BA or BF Falcon seats.
Yep.
Yeah. They fitted in there quite nicely.
Yep.
You want them comfortable, but also fitting in there. So
Yep.
it's a nice big car, so you've got a bit of room in this one. So
Yeah, because the original seat, I'm guessing, would have been that long
Dunno.
tray, maybe?
yeah,
or-
maybe.
Yeah.
That was gone as well. So a fair few bits had been scabbed out of it. It was really just a shell when I got it. so.
Okay. And the dash, I can see the dash there looks quite original.
Yeah, the dash was there, but it's sort of like, yeah, it's not in great shape. We could do what we could do with it, but you couldn't rechrome it and make it beautiful. It's all pitted up, so.
Yep.
And it's got the world's smallest glove box.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look for us.
Oh.
The world's smallest glove box.
I can't even get it open now.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
It's a note.
You got a few cards in there. Okay, you're insured by Shannon, aren't you?
Yeah, insured by Shannon's.
Yeah. Big shout out to Shannon. Shannon actually, they sponsor a lot of motorsport in
They
WA
do.
that I capture, the Tarmac Rally being one.
Yeah,
So
no.
well done to Shannon's. And look at the smallest glove box, so you got a bit of tape in there.
Always need a bit of tape.
And have you got any plans for the car?
Just keep driving it, having fun with it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not built as a show car, it's built as a driving car.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely just like driving around. And took it to the Hot Rod Show a few years ago when it was debut car, like it'd just been finished. And I reckon it's the only car that drove there and drove back. And yeah, drove in the dark, coming home, racing the storm back to Boyanup, and got in the shed, and about 5 minutes later it poured with rain. So that was good because, as you can see, the windscreen wipers are
Non-existent?
no, they're behind the back seat actually.
Oh,
Yeah, you just put Rain-X on. So
yeah.
no, it's a great car. It's reliable. It's fun.
Yep.
It's stunning to look at, and it's not many of them.
Not only is the Cars and Coffee on today, but we also have markets. Wow. I love coming down to these events because sometimes you don't know what the cars are. You've never seen them before. Like this one here, I did not know what this is. No idea. Oh yeah, we've got like it is a Daimler. Do not know where that is from.
Mum's friend's got one of these. Yeah.
2.5 litre. aluminium heads. Look at this. 1967. Wow, look at the engine here. Look at the carbies. What did you bring today to the Cars and Coffee?
It's a 1967 Daimler V8, which is based on a Mark II Jaguar. And when Jaguar bought Daimler, they stuck the Daimler V8 into it. Other than that, it's essentially a Mark II Jaguar.
Wow, so it's a European car?
Yeah.
Where's Jaguar from?
England.
It's an England-made
Yeah.
car. Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's owned by the Indians now, but it was an English company.
Yep.
But I bought it as it. Most of what you can see, I've tidied it up, but I've fitted air conditioner and concealed it. So it's electric compressor under the guard. The vent for the inside is what used to be a space for a map or gloves or whatever, and I've got the vent there, and the evaporator's under the glove box, covered by a panel to conceal it.
Yep.
But yeah, it's nice. I'm happy with it.
So tell us about the drivetrain engine. Is it all original?
Yeah, the whole car, other than the air conditioner, is original.
Yep.
And it's a 2.4 V8 hemispherical combustion chambers, which was very advanced in its day. And when Jaguar stuck this motor into what was a Mark II, it was actually faster and handled better than the Jaguar.
Yep.
Until Jaguar put 3.4 and 3.8 engines in. And when I was reading the story, they said that bank managers drove the Daimler version because it's a bit more luxury,
Yeah.
and the bank robbers drove the Jaguar version because it was faster.
And then you said Jaguar bought them out.
Yeah, Jaguar
Yeah.
bought Daimler in the
And then
early
they sort
60s.
of they combined, did they, to make the both luxury and the power?
Well,
Yeah.
they badge engineered lots of cars. The XJ6 Jaguar, as an example, they badge engineered to have a Daimler. But in this instance, where this car was a Mark II Jaguar, that they stuck the Daimler V8 in. Whereas the modern cars, when they badge engineered, it was the same car, just different badges.
Do you have any plans for the car? What you want to do
It's
to
not
it?
power steered, which was an option. So I'm considering fitting the original type power steering, but they're hard to come by.
Yep.
Because people who took them off cars put XJ6 steering racks or whatever on them and threw away the old bits. And not too many cars that had them have been wrecked. So,
Yep.
but I am looking.
So that'll be a look overseas, won't it? Be back to England to have a look.
At the
maybe,
moment
or-
I'm still trying in Australia, and I'm waiting for a call back from a company in, I think they're in Melbourne, about a car they're tossing up whether to wreck or not,
Yep.
or fix it up. And I'm waiting for a call back to see, because if they wreck it, I'll get the power steering off that.
Yep. So it's giving
Fit to this.
giving the arms a bit of a workout issue.
Yeah, let you know. Well, lots of old cars didn't have power steering. It was an option when it was new,
Yep.
and they didn't take it up. But all the old Kingswoods and early Holdens, they never had power steering.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I've had an old Holden before without it.
Yeah.
Struggle.
Yeah, it's once you're moving, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's,
correct. Yeah.
You wouldn't want to be doing parallel parking or anything.
It's got the HQ Monaro. Looks like we've got the LC GDR here. Tirana, two-door. Doggos, we got the doggos as well. Wouldn't be a Cars and Coffee without the doggos. Hey buddies! What did you bring today to the Busselton Cars and Coffee? mate?
I've got the 79 WB 1 tonner, Blue Motor 308 with the twin tune mufflers on it.
Yep.
So painted DNA candy cola brown.
Yeah, love the colour, mate. That's what caught my eye.
Yep. No,
Yep.
it's a beautiful colour. Very, very hard to keep clean, obviously, but yeah.
How long have you had the car, mate?
Nearly 6 years now. Yep. So, and I've also got a 1967 four-door HR sedan, and I've also got a 62 EK Ute that I'm either going to sell or just start work on.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, haven't made my mind up yet.
Yeah. Another project for you, mate?
Yeah, mate, another one, yeah. Yep.
So when you bought this car 6 years ago, what did you do to the car?
I've had all the rust done, all the paint done, interior's been done, brakes have only just been done, motor's been rebuilt. Yeah, heaps of work, yeah.
Yep.
So custom tray made on the back with West Australian she oak. Yeah,
nice.
so Yeah, it's been a long time and a lot of money and a lot of hard work. So.
And do you do any types of racing with the car, drag racing?
No, she's just a cruiser and a Sunday driver. I get out and do bog laps and wake town up in it, making a noise. Have the music turned up, you know, like we used to in the old days.
Oh, I love it, mate.
Yep. Go off somewhere and have lunch. And
plans for the car?
No, eventually it's going to get repainted. I'm not sure what colour yet, because I'm starting to get a bit of cosmetic damage around the place, you know, stone chips and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, nothing really much.
Yep.
Finish off the interior and keep it looking smick.
And tell us about the drivetrain and the engine in the car.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's only Blue Motor 308. She's not nothing done to it. She's just stock.
Stock. Yep.
Yeah, with the only part on it that's modified really is the extractors and the twin tune muffler. So when you take off, she goes up little low burble. When you flatten it, she clappers. Sounds really mint amongst the buildings in the main street. Yeah.
Through the tunnel, eh?
Yep. And just runs on 91 petrol.
Yep.
Yeah.
Transmission?
So, T400. So, yeah. And the motor and gearbox was part of the car when I bought it. Same with the wheels. So, and the next I'm going to do is upgrade my wheels because these tyres are just about done.
Yep.
Too many flat spots and, you know, they're getting past the use by date. So I'm going to get brand new rims and tyres, but I've had the tray made so I can fit a 10-inch rim.
Oh, nice.
Bigger fat tyre on it.
So you're going to go welds, mate, like all the muscle cars, are you?
No, definitely not, mate. Old school 5-spoke dragways.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly the same as what I've got on my HR.
Yep.
So, yeah. So, should look pretty smick.
Yep.
Yep.
No worries, J-Dog. Thanks for that. Enjoy your day, mate.
Yeah, you too, mate.
Okay, thanks for watching. If you like the content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Got a massive month coming up with Terra Media, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. Get ready for some epic motorsport in WA coming up. One tonner.